Hello class 12th. I hope all of you will be fit and fine and healthy, and I also hope that you would have gone through the text of the chapter The Enemy. We had discussed the summary of the chapter The Enemy in the previous video, and today I am here with the discussion on the title, theme, message and about the author. Okay, so let's start. First of all, introduction of the story. The story highlights how a Japanese doctor saves the life of an American prisoner of war. He rises above narrow national prejudices. He risks his honor, career, position, and life by sheltering a war prisoner of the enemy camp and saving his life. The author has beautifully portrayed the conflict in doctor's mind as a private individual and as a citizen with a sense of national loyalty. So this is the introduction to the story, which highlights a Japanese doctor who saves an American prisoner of war without paying any attention towards the narrow national prejudices and he even has to risk his honor, his career, his position and life because he had given refuse to a prisoner of war and he had saved his life. So here in this story the author beautifully portrays the conflict in the doctor's mind as a private individual and as a citizen with a sense of national loyalty, because he was in a dilemma what he has to do as a doctor and what he should do as a national loyal person. Okay, so this was the introduction to this chapter setting. This story in the chapter takes place on a coastal town of Japan in the year 1941 when Japan attacked Pearl Harbor, a war going on between America and Japan. During this story is of the days during the World War II, and the story's setting is on a coastal town of Japan in the year 1941. Japan had attacked Pearl Harbor. The war was going between America and Japan. You know, Japanese were hostile to Americans. They were means enemy to them. They were not. They used to dislike. They had hatred against the Americans, and they were ready to kill any American found in their soil. So this was the setting and the place of this story where the events take place is the house of Dr. Sadao, a house built on a narrow beach near the sea. Characters, you know about the characters. There is a Dr. Sadao Hoki, Japanese doctor trained by Americans. Sadao's father, who was much concerned about his son's education, he was a true patriot. Hana, she is wife of Dr. Sadao. She met him in America. Both became friends and they got married in Japan. Tom was an American prisoner of war, a soldier of US Navy who had been given shelter by Dr. Sadao Hoki. The old general, a Sikh Japanese army general who needed an operation and trusted only Dr. Sadao. He always trusted only Dr. Sadao for his treatment. An officer, he was a messenger of the general. Then a gardener, Yumi, and the cook. These are the servants in Dr. Sadao's home. Gardener is an old gardener in the house of Dr. Sadao. Yumi is Hana's maid servant, and the cook, an old cook in the house of Dr. Sadao. So these had been the characters in the story. Plot overview. The story revolves around, you know what is a plot? Plot is a systematic arrangement of incidents in the story or in the novel, in the drama. Systematic arrangement of incidents. So here is the overview of the plot of the chapter. The story revolves around Dr. Sadao, a Japanese surgeon, and his family. One fine day, Dr. Sadao and his wife Hana saw a man washed by the waves and they immediately go near him to treat him. When they turned him, they realized that he is a white man, an American prisoner of war. They go in dilemma whether they should treat him or not because harboring, spelling incorrect, Harboring, because harboring means sheltering or treating an enemy would bring danger to their family. Even then they treat him. Knowing about all these dangers, they treated him, and Dr. Sadav, prompted by professional duty, he operates upon him, extracts a bullet from his body and saves his life. He also does not hand him over to the police. He does his duty as a citizen by telling about the man to the general. When the general fails to send his promised assassins, he helps the white man to escape to a nearby island in a boat. So this was a sort of gist or plot overview. Now let's talk about the title of the story, whether it is suitable or not, appropriate or not, how the title is justified. The enemy is an apt title, so this is clearly written here that the title is apt, it is appropriate, it is suitable title given to the story. For the story that has Second World War as the background, that eventually culminates in dropping of atom bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki by America. You can understand Second World War is in the background of the story, and this all came into the mind of the author due to the events of the Second World War, like dropping of atom bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki by America. Under these circumstances, an American POW, prisoner of war sailor, by no chance could be treated as a friend by the Japanese. The servants in Dr. Sadav's house vehemently protest against his presence. They were against him. They were not ready to work in his home and treat him as their sworn enemy. So much they didn't like Americans. So the servants were against his presence in the house. So much so that they were enemy that they severed their long-standing relationship with the Sadav over to the police. They broke all the relationship with Dr. Sadav due to the presence of that white man in the house. They denied to work in the house of Dr. Sadav Hockey. For the masses that constitute a majority of population, all the world over, all individuals belonging to the country their nation is at war with are their enemies, because it was the time of World War II, and all the common masses, they used to think about the other people of other nation or army of other nation as their enemies. So for the masses, for the common people that constitute majority of population, and common masses, they constitute majority of population all world over, and all individuals belonging to the country their nation is at war with are their enemies. Whosoever is at war with their country was supposed to be their enemies by the people of Japan. The Sadav couple too consider Storm to be their enemy, but being educated, they have a broader and more generous view of life, and in spite of reservations, mental conflicts and various other odds they are confronted with, they take a humanistic view. So this is the main thing, dear students, because Sadav Hockey and his wife, they had been educated, and they had a broader and more generous, liberal-hearted view about life. They didn't pay attention to the reservation about mental conflicts and many other odds, but they emphasized, means they gave much more emphasis to humanity, humanistic view. The doctor's professional ethics also urged him to treat the American sailor as a patient. Neither Dr. Sadav nor Hannah at any stage consider him to be their friend, in spite of the fact they have spent a number of years in the States. Hence, the enemy is a befitting title for the story. So, the doctor has to Dr. Sadav had to treat him because he was a doctor, and it was his duty, it was his professional duty to save the life of any patient whosoever comes to him without paying any attention towards the caste, creed, color, country or religion. And he did this. He perform his duty as a doctor. So the title has been justified by the author. It is an appropriate title given to the story. Now over the themes, dear students, there are many themes. So here is first theme, theme 1. The writer of the story conveys that there comes a time in man's life when it is required for him to lift from petty considerations of race, nationality, and act in human consideration. This was what I was discussing in the title's justification, that a human being has to not to pay attention towards the race, color, creed, caste. Okay, sometimes such time come in life of a man when he has to lift from such petty considerations. And Dr. Sadao, being patriotic Japanese, hates Americans as his enemies. One day, a prisoner of war appears at the shore near Dr. Sadao's house, wounded, and Dr. Sadao and his wife Hana move over his feelings of hatred towards him, and they treat him until he is capable of taking care of himself. Not only they treat him, but Dr. Sadao also helps him escape. He arranges all the things that are required for him to escape. By this humble and kind act, the theme of the story stands clear that humanity should rise above all. This is the first theme, that humanity is above all. It should rise above all. First religion is humanity. Through the story, the writer also shows the impact of war on the life of normal people. And she does so by presenting an American. She here is the author. She does so by presenting an American wounded soldier who has to face the fury of weather and hostility of the Japanese people. So he has shown the impact of war on the life of common people, and how she has done so. She has done so by presenting a wounded soldier who had to face the anger of the weather. He was in the sea, as well as hostility of the Japanese people, hatred of the Japanese people. So first theme is the humanity should rise above all. Then the second theme is duty versus self-interest. Duty versus self-interest. How this theme is explored through two different men representing two distinct expressions of self-interest. Sadao, first man is Sadao, knows it is his patriotic duty to turn the injured white American over to the authorities as a prisoner of war, but his compassion as a physician sworn to heal trumps that duty. So as far as Sadao is concerned, he knows his duty, patriotic duty towards his nation, that the man he is giving shelter to is an enemy, and he should be handed over to the police. But simultaneously, he has compassion as a physician. He needs to treat him well. He needs to help the patient. And this was humanitarian attitude. And this trumps his duty towards the nation. This is a case where self-interest is a complicated thing, because his interest involves duty to his vocation. Yes. Self-interest is complicated thing here. He is not having any interest, right, in treating that or giving shelter to that enemy in his home, or handing him over to the police. On the other hand, General Takima avoids the expectations of duty to his country in order to overlook Sadao's dangerous decision because of a more naked, explicit preference for self-interest. Here what has been told, that General Takima is the second person, second man, who does not perform his duty and who is thinking about his self-interest, right? And because he overlooks Sadao's dangerous decision. Why? Because he needed the help of Dr. Sadao for his operation, and he trusts him only. So he does not perform his duty. He is only, means he is epitome of self-interest, and Sadao is epitome of duty performance. If he carries out his duty as a general, the doctor will wind up imprisoned or worse, which means he will not be able to conduct the surgery which the general needs to prolong his life. Yes. So he did not carry his duty as a general, and he did not he did not get the doctor arrested only due to the fact that he needed his help. He needed his help to conduct the surgery, and if he gives the order to arrest doctor, then there won't be anyone to save his life. So he doesn't perform his duty. Next theme is the theme of racism. It is reflected in the story. The theme of racism is reflected in the story in several ways. When Sadao recalls how he met Hannah, you have to understand how racism is there. First thing, Sadao recalls how he met Hannah. He remembers that he did not become serious with her until he was sure that she had been pure in her race, because otherwise his father would not have approved. He did not fall in love with that girl until he was sure that she is a Japanese girl. If she belonged to any other race, then her father would not have ever approved her. Yumi refused to touch the American. Second case. Yumi refused to touch the American, let alone wash him before the operation. Only she had to wash him before the operation, but she refused to touch him, and when he left, she cleaned the guest room thoroughly to get the white man's smell out of it. Sadao has strong feelings about white people. He thinks to himself that they are repulsive, and that it was a relief to be openly at war with them at last. He also believed that Americans were full of prejudice, and it had been better to live in it, knowing himself their superior. Yes, so racism facts have been presented here through Sadao also, who has strong feelings about white people, and he thinks that they are repulsive kind people. They don't attract, and there should be war with them, openly at war with them. And he also believes that Americans are full of prejudice, and they think that they are superior to other races. So in this way there are such three themes which I have discussed with you. Now, message. What is the message of the story? The enemy gives the message that humanism transcends, rises all man-made prejudices and barriers. Means all this. What are those barriers and prejudices? These are the barriers and prejudices of race, color, caste, superiority, inferiority, such type things. But humanism rises all those prejudices and barriers. Here Dr. Sadao upholds the ethics of medical profession in treating an enemy. The story is a great lesson of peace, love, sympathy, fellow feeling, and humanism. So this was about the message of the story. About the author, Pearl S. Buck, full name Pearl Sedenstricker Buck, June 26, 1892, March 6, 1973. She died in the year 1973. Also known by her Chinese name, Cai Zhenju, was an American writer and novelist. As the daughter of missionaries, Buck spent most of her life before 1934 in Zhenjiang, China. Her novel, The God Earth, was the best-selling fiction book in the United States in 1931 and 1932, and won the Pulitzer Prize in 1932. In 1938, she was awarded the Nobel Prize in Literature for her rich and truly epic description of peasant life in China and for her biographical masterpieces. She was the first American woman to win the Nobel Prize for Literature. This is the important thing about her. She was the first American woman to win Nobel Prize for Literature, and after returning to the United States in 1935, she continued writing prolifically, became a prominent advocate of the rights of women. Means she has supported right of women and minority groups, and she has wrote about them. She has written about them always, and wrote widely in Chinese. Chinese language she has written in Chinese language, and Asian culture she has written about Asian culture also, becoming particularly well known for her efforts on behalf of Asian and mixed race adoptions. So this was about the author. Now dear students, note down the homework. Here are certain questions along with the textual questions. You have also to write the answer to these questions, and simultaneously also write down some additional long answer type questions and their answers. If you find any problem in answering these questions, or if you don't understand anything in the text, or about some incident, about any character, theme, or summary, or appropriateness of title or message, anything, if you didn't understand this chapter, then you may make a call to me, you may message me. Till then, you keep studying, keep reading, keep doing your homework. Stay safe, stay healthy. Thank you very much. Take care.